Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. And today's video is something different. We are talking about cards that Japan is currently missing, and it's quite a lot from what I've seen. Some couple of disclaimers. Not everything can be accurate. I could make some mistakes. Please bear that in mind. Let's just start. First of all, Leafeon and Glaceon, and these two released in Crown Zenith, but never released in Japan. And why it likely never will is in Hong Kong and Taiwan they released Leafeon and Glaceon V promos during the Legends Arceus video game, and then afterwards they put these two promos in their own V-Star box. A little bit different, but that's how these promo came to life essentially. And no, we have them, but Japan don't. That's very interesting. So some flow on Silver Tempest. The thing is with pre-release promos, this is a stage 1, and who knows, some stage 1 or stage 2s, they probably won't bother including stage 1 Pokemon if they're stage 2. But yeah, this may be a contender for a, if there's any other Sword and Shield set planned, this may be as well included in there. Same with this Rapidash. This I'm not so sure, but hey, if they do make a best of Sword and Shield set, they may as well include this one as well. And this Clara, this is to me still a mystery. Was this specifically done for Pokemon Company International, or was it scrapped at some point? We will never likely know. However, I hope it releases in Japan. And don't get me wrong, Japan has these extra Battle Day events in which they released 3, or at least back then it was expanded, Lily, Guzma and Acerola. They released with new artwork. This may be one of them. Same with Gym Trainer. This one is also interesting. This suddenly released in Silver Tempest, and I believe that was this also released in China. I'm not sure. Still very interesting. These 3 are from Crown Zenith. Will we get new artwork for them? In Japan, of course. It all comes down to, are they going to release a new set? Best of Sword and Shield, similar to X and Y. Why X and Y is so important, the existence of that set, who knows, may validate all this new artwork, especially this one. This is not released in Japan. That is so interesting. Super insane that we got it, but not Japan. Was the Ultra Premium Collection made for Pokemon International then? Who knows? This is still, as of now, exclusive to the PCI, from what I've seen. Lycanroc V and Corviknight V, these two are not special. These are meant for the battle decks. I don't see them as necessary, and I don't think they will likely release a Japanese version of this. They did release, however, a promo with Victini V from the V battle deck. This Galarian Eptogoon, I have not seen this in Japan, to my knowledge, and this artwork was exclusive to the, what's it called again? Battle Academy, yes, as a non-holo, if I believe so. And then there was a second version with, it came with a stamp on the right bottom that it was from the Battle Academy deck. And then they released a non-stamped version in the Playlab Umbreon deck. That is a very difficult promo to get. These two are also very surprising. Espeon Sylveon V Umbreon V. And what makes these promos so interesting is it released elsewhere in Asia. So not in Japan, but in Asia, like Hong Kong, Taiwan, if I believe, they released these as tournament promos, not in Japan. And these could easily have been Champions League promos, because they did something similar with the Evolution Vs in the Sun and Moon era. They were released as Champions League promos, not these ones. It's very interesting. More pre-release promos. They could easily be, like I said, in a new set of Sword and Shield. Easily. This one is also very interesting. They released Hisuian Typhlosion V as a Champions League promo. Then they released Hisuian Samurott V in Incandescent Arcana and Vista Universe as well, but never this one. I have no idea why they didn't release this as a promo in, for example, Vista Universe. That set is just, I have no idea why. But it's not in Japan. More pre-release promo art. Could have easily been in Vista Universe, yet they didn't. This is a V Battle Deck promo. Yeah. I don't think this will ever get released in Japan. It's not necessary. This one also never got a release. Is this Gardevoir a new mechanical card? I believe this is a reprint from Champions Path. Yes, it is. Also not really necessary. I believe Victini V was a new card back then. No, it's the same card, new artwork. Okay. This one never got released. Same for these two. I always thought that they were released in Japan. For, they went quite big with battle styles in Japan. Yet these never released, to my knowledge, in Japan. That is quite interesting. This one sadly got left out. A lot of the promos from Fifth Voltage got released elsewhere in Japan. Not this for this Don fan. Poor you. This Morpeko and the Grimmsnarl V. These are alternative artwork. But I don't think these were released in Japan as well. These were in the Money Premium Collection. Champions Path. Yes. It's been a while. This is also a Champions Path promo. A lot of the Champions Path promos made their way in Japan. Not for these. And this one also. Kangaskhan never released in Japan by Hyoko Nosuke. I think this is a nice artwork. And it should have been in either Vista Universe or VMAX Climax. Or Shiny Star V for that matter. Interesting. Then the last one, Down as a Blaze as well, Hydreigon, never got released in Japan. So that's very interesting. So what I'm going to do is, we'll go to Best of XY. And let's see how that set was holding up at the time. Or can we get the card list? I hope we can. Difficult. Oh yes, there we go. Would you see that? So what the Best of XY had is they literally cut all the years into one big set. And this released in 2017. So along in Sun and Moon they released this. And that is very interesting, at least to me. So they were not done yet with XY. They released like 5 months after Sun and Moon was releasing. That's so interesting to me. And that was slightly before the summer. And I truly think of, hey, is there more coming? Because I cannot imagine they could skip a Charizard VMAX like this one just for us. I don't understand. I find it hard to believe. So what Best of XY had is a bunch of reused artwork, but they also included other artwork, I believe. Some new prints. I think this one got... Was it released as a promo? Yeah, this was released as a promo, I believe. Let me check. Because I clearly remember this card. Just one of those examples. No, it was just a standalone card, if I believe. Oh no, it was a promo here in Japan. Gym promo. But still, I think it's a very interesting card, a very interesting set. And just, yeah, how they released these in Japan. I think at least 80% won't come out in Japan anymore. I think it's too late. But I do think they can get some cards out there, especially since Expanded is still a thing there. There's still extra Battle Day. I think extra Battle Day tournaments, when are they releasing? And they did stop full arts for this October 2019. Who knows? September 2019. Yeah, let's see. And what do you think about all of these exclusive promos that Japan didn't get, essentially? And yeah, are you happy? Are you sad? And what if they do drop here in Japan? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a nice day, everyone, and goodbye.